So once again, we have another politician whose whole life is an absolute lie, and Tulsi Gabbard calls him out on it, and he just doesn't know what to say or how to explain it. Have a look at this.
What does the word integrity mean to you?
Well, Tulsi, thank you for having me. To answer your question, integrity is very important. And like I said to the New York Post, embellishing
what
my
does it
resume
mean,
was a
though?
mistake.
What does it mean? Because the meaning of the word actually matters in practice.
Of course, it means to carry yourself in an honorable way. And I made a mistake. And I think humans are flawed, and we all make mistakes, Tulsi.
Integrity means, yes, carrying yourself with honor, but it means telling the truth, being a person of integrity. And if I were one of those in New York's 3rd District right now that the election is over, and I'm finding out all of these lies that you've told, not just one little lie or one little embellishment, these are blatant lies. My question is, do you have no shame? Do you have no shame in the people who are now you're asking to trust you to go and be their voice for them, their families, and their kids in Washington?
Tulsi, I can say the same thing about the Democrats and the party. Look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden's been lying to the American people for 40 years. He's the president of the United States. Democrats resoundingly support him. Do they have no shame? I've made this very clear.
This is not about the Democratic Party, though. This is about your relationship, frankly, with the people who've entrusted you to go and fight for them. And I think one of the questions that really probably hits home to a lot of people is are you Jewish? We've got a letter that your campaign sent out earlier this year, which reads as follows. As a proud American Jew, I've been to Israel numerous times for educational, business, and leisurely trips. You said there in that letter that you are, quote, a proud American Jew. How do you explain that?
My heritage is Jewish. I've always identified as Jewish. I was raised a practicing Catholic. I think I've gone through this. Even I've not being raised a practicing Jew.
This is not about settling scores, and I think you just kind of highlighted, I think, my concern and the concern that people at home have. You're saying that this discussion will go way above the heads of the American people, basically insulting their intelligence. So not only are you now backtracking on these lies that you've told, but you're saying that you can't explain it in a way that your constituents would actually be able to understand.
I can explain it in a way
that these lies are debatable.
If you give me the time, I can easily explain it for you.
Congressman-elect Santos, we've given you a lot of time. I think the time that is owed is to the people of New York's 3rd. It's hard to imagine how they could possibly trust your explanations when you're not really even willing to admit the depth of your deception to them. Thank you so much for being here and joining us.
Thank you, Tulsi.
So George Santos won a Republican congressional seat from New York, and during his campaign, he talked about his college education and his employment background and his religious heritage. And as it turns out, every word of it was untrue. He did not go to the college he said he did. He did not work for companies he said he did. He said he was Jewish, but apparently that's not even true. But I'm pretty sure he only said it just to get the Jewish vote, maybe. He also says he's openly gay, which of course is fine. But then it turns out that he was married to a woman and is divorced from a woman, which isn't really out of the ordinary in today's day and age. But this man has zero integrity. But he tells Tulsi Gabbard integrity means honor. He has no honor. He has no credibility whatsoever, and it's my belief that he should not be sworn in as a member of Congress. But he'll use that Joe Biden has been a liar his whole career, and that's true. We absolutely know Joe Biden's been nothing but a liar his entire political career, and we all know how I feel about him. He's a waste of space, he's a failure, and he's destroyed our country. But this guy's the same thing. How can anybody have faith that he will be in Congress if he gets to stay there and do the right thing for his constituents? Republican or Democrat, they're all the same. And we all know right now the Republicans can't even choose a Speaker of the House. They're all bitching and moaning. They don't like this one. They don't like that one. And here's George Santos trying to become a member of Congress. He hasn't been sworn in yet, obviously. And his whole life is a lie. Every word of it. I think there should be another election held. I do think he is not fit for office because, quite frankly, you can't believe a word this man says. So it's going to be interesting to see if his own party will accept him, because we know the dirty Dems won't. But maybe he'll fit in better with the Democrats because, as we all know, usually every word out of their mouths are lies. But again, apparently, both parties, just politicians, they promise you the world on the campaign trail, and they give you nothing. And that's it, and that's my opinion. Hope you have a great day.